Server 408 news. Happy New Year, every maggots in 408. Maggots. Sleepynight Gaming today, we are still in the same freaking spot. I don't know how to explain to you guys, man. I tried to move this morning, it did not went well. Other than that, guys, let's take a look what's going on. Alright, as you can see on my fort here, it's just like only here, you know, not anywhere else. Simply because we've been fighting with Mordor for the second round for 2 days, 7.5 millions. And on the top pin here, it's 2 days for 6.4 million. So which means we do actually did some fight a little bit. So with the assault on us, Astronaut here did not went well. We got pushed back pretty well, and they have established a little bit further now. And the fun part is, guys, looky, Angmar have arrived. Will this Angmar, well, they're not Angmar, they're Variags. But then the warband is like Angmar, right? So anyway, Variags have arrived. Do they, are they gonna be way out and gonna be like same as Mordor but smaller number? And I don't know, man. Are they actually gonna be like a force to reckon, to push through the crossing? Because they're not gonna cross this way, right? And then which means it's gonna be to front for the Gondor, which is gonna be a very ugly fight if that happened. Do they have what it takes to break to crossing to actually join in the fight? And that, guys, after the new year, Isengard have probably coming back, and as you can see here, it's just some fight here, not that big of the fight, and they are still holding, what do you call it? Moria or Khazad-dûm, that's the word. Okay, they still have holding Khazad-dûm here with a pretty decent number of fighting right there. So I don't know, man. The dwarf have punched through the tunnel and actually make themselves known in this 4 region here. Angmar capital will be next. I would think so, right? They haven't taken the cap yet, but they're already here. I don't know if they're just gonna be play nice and not taking their capital yet. And as you can see here, Angmar is on top of this one warband here. Where the rest of the dwarf? Where are they fighting? Up here. Now, this is the interesting part now. We thought the Angmar and Linden are together, right? But now, after it would be like, hey, you know, it's too close to the capital, maybe Linden considered just to, like, you know, we need a little bit more land here, I guess. And so Angmar is actually fighting the dwarf here and losing most of their land right now, and fighting Linden here. This is gonna be a very tough situation up in north, since there's not a lot of food. There's a lot of stone tie up there. Now, let's talk about these guys right here. Arnor with a 2 and 1.5 warband here actually start fighting with Angmar. So does that mean they try to expand into here? And I don't know, man. I don't really know what's their deal. As you can see here, they're already here, right? So what's their deal? Are they gonna take the Arnor capitals? And with that being said, as you can see here, another fight, big fight right here, is Linden, Erebor, and Variags. So who are they fighting? I mean, did they have siege fire with Isengard? So Isengard can actually move to front now with Rune here and with Mordor. But the interesting part is, check it this. This is like no man land right here, and it's just like Rune and well, Variax here. And what they do here is just PvP. You know what I mean? So that's which means they do have a lot of time on their hand. They have a lot of extra soldier that they can actually PvP. Simply because Mordor have been carrying them. Okay, so Mordor meeting us again with 2 front. And then meeting with the Isengard, which is, I think their strength is probably about the same here. And Isengard is also 2 front, which is the Rune and Mordor. Mordor is Isengard and Gondor. And we already having a hard time trying to get our people together just to actually fight back here. So it's gonna be a few more days when we actually gonna see things are going. At this point, I don't know what's Erebor plan is. Okay, so if they get Erebor, they get like Gundabad, and they get Angmar, right? So with all that, if they get all these 3 capital, they already got a gold badge for the season. They don't need to go for the ring. They got 3, just like us in Gundabad last season. We got 3 capitals, and we don't have to care about the rings. And I don't know. Look, as you can see here, it's pretty solid here, where lots with a little bit of people try to trim off the Isengard, right? And then Rune, Mordor, and Variax here are punching through, so it became like what, 2 or 4 versus 2. And then we took over Rohan, so we have a few Rohan rebels been sniping our tires. I don't know who they're gonna fight. I mean, if you have nobody, right, this season gonna be such a boring. So, and everybody is red. You know, you're not gonna get anything. Might as well just build soldier, and whoever you see, just like, you know, just fight them. They're probably gonna go land in somewhere in this area right here later on. I would say, like in Daggerland. Nobody take that right now. Yeah. See, the Rohan already spawned here, so it's a good spot for Rohan to actually spawn over there and actually fight with some Angmar, I guess, if they have nothing else better to do. But other than that, guys, the server is in the full steam right now after the new year. I believe a lot of people just gonna come back with a lot of spirit in playing the game, so the fight is gonna be really tough. So same deal, guys. I can't see every you know, everything else around the map, so just fill in the blank, like what's going down here in, like, you know, in Moria. Are they still holding strong, or like why the fight break out in here? Because they don't want to fight with the big boys, so they just you know, have a friendly fight in here. Or, you know, like you know, if you have a small side, you don't want to go pick with Isengard, or you don't want to go pick with, like, you know, Mordor, right? So basically, you are just fighting all these small guys together, and, you know, just have like a friendly fight. At least the season is not boring. Or what's going on? I really have no idea here. I have not really talked to any of the leader, or I don't even know who the leader is. Alright, guys, smash the like, share to your warband, and I'll see you in the next video.